going to look over
so
your
you
shoulder
key
while
into
you do
the
that.
what is it? The police.
Yeah, the police database. Do we have anything on file for that location?
Yeah, sure. Jenna Colas.
Okay.
She is a number 17. She's
Okay.
age 29. She has a daughter, Brittany Colas, who is age 1.
Oh.
Her daughter is number 14.
Okay.
Father is unknown. And let's see, what else? Oh, and she works at Food Fresh.
Oh, okay.
Which is the big corporation that does farming in the city of San Francisco.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it possible to look up her medical records? Or no?
Not without permission.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we got a homicide here.
Yeah.
Or potential homicide.
arrest?
I guess we need...
No known arrests.
Okay.
Sorry, no arrests, not no known arrests.
Okay.
As in it's possible you're arrested without known.
Well, I mean, I guess when we get there, we'll have confirmation such that we can put in a request for her medical information.
Yeah,
They just said
if
a
we find
girl
her
was
dead.
dead. They didn't say that she was
Yeah, I mean, we
killed.
can't just do that based off a phone call, so
Yeah, I think you're right. Okay.
let's get there. And
Okay, cool. So you eventually get there, and the car keys into its parking spot on the 8th floor of Building B.
Mm-hmm.
When you step out, you are greeted with some of the slummy apartment buildings of the city of San Francisco. Trash bags line the halls of the 8th floor, and you can see in the far corner someone laying there with their eyes pointed towards the sky, perhaps dreaming on hope.
Ooh.
how dare they hope?
Pretend we didn't see that.
Let's.
It is the possession of hope that's illegal, not the consumption of it.
Okay.
That's illegal.
Ooh, I see the
What?
the not
Yeah, like
reasonability
weed.
of drug laws has
Yeah.
not changed in the future.
Is that how we work?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
lot of drug laws
that's
that's
so-
just exactly like
That's so dumb.
There are
Well,
ones
I
that
mean,
you
you
carry
start to
and you can't
process
sell, or
them
you can sell,
after
you can't carry.
after 2 hours. It wears off. There's really no proof that they were under hope, really, at the end of that. So it's really only
Right.
the possession of it
Yeah.
that you can get done.
Okay.
And you know that there is no reasonable doubt that that the person down the hall has any. So you can't
Yeah, we can't just search her.
just search her. Yeah,
All right, let's go to the scene.
that person has the
Times
rights.
of the F. Times
Okay,
of the
cool.
essence.
So you walk down, take a left down the hallway, and you find the 13th room on the 8th floor.
Okay.
Door is slightly ajar, and when you enter, you are entered into a small one-bedroom apartment. A tiny TV is in the corner. Outside the window, you can see a large 3-story advertisement is constantly playing, and its light is suffusing through the apartment window. There is an empty crib in the corner, and as you look over to the kitchen, you see Jim Moray digging around on his kick, doing stuff here, probably
Okay. Playing Candy Crush.
doing something, and he does not notice you enter.
What? I'm gonna quickly go over. Jim,
oh yes, yeah.
what's the situation?
Yeah. So we have here a woman died, of course. Kick automatically called 911, and as soon as medical personnel came here, it was obvious that it was a homicide, and so I was brought over and determined it was proper for an investigation team, much above my pay grade, and thus you are here. As you look down towards the body he is pointing to, a woman is down on the ground with a device stabbed into her chest. And Amber, you are able to notice a thin red line. Well, everyone notices, but Amber notices and knows that a thin red line around her neck is the sign of a garrote. And then on her kick, you see the numbers 911, as if she was trying to call for help as soon as she died.
Okay.
I see.
Proceed to get on gloves and can I determine the exact
I'll
time
put
of
on my
death?
gloves,
Is
too.
that already known? What is the device sticking out of her chest? Can I figure
Okay.
that out?
So the device, so you figured out with your pathology and with your knowledge of bodies that she died 12 hours prior.
Okay.
This is odd because the kick kicked in about an hour ago. And you also know that it requires a heart pulse. You do not know what this device is, but it is located near the heart. So it is possible that whatever this device is, it kept the heart beating, the blood flowing for at least 11 hours
Okay.
to prevent the kick from automatically calling 911. You also know that she was strangled to death by Garret.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, so the kick doesn't detect any other vital signs besides a
It
heartbeat.
is just the heartbeat.
Okay.
No.
So she, would be dead through asphyxiation and then just artificially. Okay, yeah. that's
Plus,
awesome.
those types of
Kept
devices
alive.
are commonly known, right? There are like heart monitor devices and things like
There
that.
are heart monitor devices, but this is the first that you guys as a team have seen this
And
device.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Okay.
It doesn't
She's
seem.
sophisticatedly killed for, like,
Yeah,
Being
somebody.
It
such a
doesn't.
low
It doesn't seem
number.
like there was a purpose for it to have done that. If that's the case.
Oh, by the way, while she's doing medical
I'm
stuff,
gonna
I'm checking
use-
out the bedroom.
I'm going to use my
Okay.
detective skill to try and map out the type of struggle that occurred, perhaps information about the attacker, footprints, etc.
Okay.
Anything that might have been left.
Cool. So let's go to this real quick. So you go to the bedroom, and you note that it's a pretty normal bedroom, small, twin bed. Obviously, she couldn't afford a king or a queen for bigger, more comforts. She's also single, so the twin is all that's necessary. Clothes strewn about. You notice a Food Fresh apron. So she works at Food Fresh, and you already knew this, but that's the uniform to go with it. You also see the bathroom farther in, and one of the medicine cabinet is open.
Yeah. So main thing is that I check the perimeter first. Bedroom, closets, to make sure there aren't any signs of like threat, and then like smaller things like
There is no murderer hiding in the
That
cracks
you see.
of the room.
Yeah, once I can confirm that all the possible
Yeah.
places where threats are clear,
Yeah.
I will call clear to the team, and then I'll look in the medicine cabinet.
okay.
Jim's just been standing there for like half an hour with the murderer. in the
He's
other room.
clearly useless. Like the murderer's like, this guy's gonna leave any moment. Wait a minute, is he playing Candy Crush? It's like, oh my
Okay.
gosh, I can only hold my breath for so long.
So within the medicine cabinet, you see a large array of pharmaceuticals, various drugs that you do not know the name of, fexolexamine, vinylfoxotin.
Like it looks like more drugs than normal
More
person
than
would
the
have.
usual number of drugs that someone would be using. You also notice that a couple of them were ripped out of the medicine cabinet and thrown at the wall behind you, as they are. There's some cracks in the wall,
searched.
and they're on the ground, and there's pills.
Cracks in the
Okay.
wall.
So people like
It's
just
not
grab them and toss them. And, like,
Someone grabbed them and tossed them.
Little plastic bottles.
do they all have her name on them? Are they official
Yes,
prescriptions?
they are all prescribed to Jenna. What did I say her last name was? Corliss?
I don't remember.
Sure.
Colis, no R. Okay,
Star, you might want to come
Are
in
there-
here and take a look at this.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up? Okay. So immediately it's apparent that there are pills everywhere.
within the medicine cabinet of her bathroom.
Okay, I'm going to.
So you are there. You are investigating the crime scene. There are a good number of alcohol bottles that have been opened. One has been upended and it was spilled off to the side, and there was obvious sign that there was a bit of a struggle. There was a broken glass next to her.
Did it look like two different people were drinking together?
It looked like one.
As far
There was
as-
only one glass.
Oh,
You suspect, with your detective knowledge, that she was surprised from behind, and the glass was thrown behind her as she tried to defend herself.
But she was drunk at the time.
But she was obviously drunk at the time, and she did not win the struggle at all.
Does the glass have blood on it?
It does have a little blood on it.
Put that in the bag.
I put it in the bag.
All right. So while you're doing this,
I take a swab like you're supposed to,
Do you,
and then put it in little caps.
do we have field?
Yes, because you are an independent investigation unit, Amber has a field computer,
Oh,
okay,
which is
and-
really her kick.
Star, I have a sample here.
Okay. While you're doing this, I'm going to talk to Jim.
Yeah.
So, Officer, what's his last name?
More.
Earthworm Jim.
Officer Moray, she... Is there a kid around here?
Yeah, her daughter, yeah.
Where?
Oh, yeah, so when the medics came at the 911 call, because it was... obviously they came because they thought it was a medical emergency.
Okay.
They saw her dead. They called me, the local...
B-cop.
Yeah, the local drone.
Oh, they
And
call
they-
themselves drones too?
Yeah,
Okay.
well, I mean, that's what they are, the drones.
Okay, I thought that was just a bad word we called them. It's like,
Yeah, I wasn't sure.
And
It's cool. It's good fun.
and they took the baby to her doctor, Dr. Lyron,
Okay.
to first of all because this baby was alone for 12 hours. Want to make sure she's A-okay, and you know,
Oh, so you
get
know
the checkup. What's that?
that the body's been dead for 12 hours.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what the medics told me.
Ah, yeah.
Okay. Do you have contact information for the medics? I'd like to get their preliminary assessments, if possible.
Yeah, sure, yeah. He gives you the number to the local hospital.
Okay. Great.
Woohoo! Okay, I'm going to start identifying some of these pills and if they should be mixed together or not, or
So
what the pills are on the floor.
Okay. So there's a lot of pills. A lot of them have to deal with like weakened immune system, weakened body, muscle and cell degeneration.
Okay.
Is mostly what the gist of that is.
So you're dying anyway. Pretty much.
Yeah, kinda.
Okay. So what are the pills on the floor? Are they the same?
Oh, it's just a mixture of the same. Yeah.
Okay,
It from your sense, she pulled out and like threw pills, or someone pulled through pills in anger.
Okay.
Okay. Can we call in and get those medical records now?
And then
Do we have sufficient
You can call
cause?
Dr. Lyron.
Okay.
Does it look like the other parts of the bathroom were searched? Was someone trying to find something
You
in
do
the bathroom?
not see a search anywhere in the building, or anywhere in the room. It seemed as though someone came here and killed her as a professional.
Yeah, definitely professional with that device.
when Starry
Better
looks at these
Garret.
drugs, does she do they point to anything specific? You know, like if you come to my house and you go, "Hey, triplet," you go, "Oh, he has HIV." Like, is there like a sufficient array that she goes, "Oh, here's the cocktail of drugs that you take if you have lupus or whatever"?
It is an unusual combination of drugs, mostly dealing with side effects of something. It is unable to determine what that side effect is. Like, it's not, this is your HIV drug, this is your, muscle atrophy drug. It's a combination of a bunch of drugs to deal with some side effects.
it's a
So as I said before with...
degenerative disease.
Yeah, so some sort of degenerative
Yeah,
disease.
and it
But it's
could be a bunch
odd
of things.
because she is only 29
Okay. Yeah.
and she doesn't
young
have the
to
looks of someone with a degenerative disease. Would you like to investigate her body a little more?
Well, yes, I would. Like,
What are you
No,
giggling about?
I made a
Nope.
face.
I didn't make any face.
Nick always has a face. It's one of my favorite parts of
Hey,
him.
I'm the face around here.
You guys, get your head out of the gutter. Let's go.
Okay.
I'm going to. Am I allowed to move the body and tamper with
Yes,
it now?
you are an
Full-
complete investigation team.
Okay.
No one else is going to be
I'm
looking
going to
at this
proceed to
case.
take the device out of her body and analyze it.
Okay, so you rip it out with a gushing sound. Blood starts to pour out from the device.
Perfect.
Whoa, that was a little.
From the
really?
device?
Oh, interesting.
Not
That
from
is
her body?
From both the device and the body.
Okay.
It looks as though the device has a supply of blood of its own, just to make up for the fact that she would be losing some from the stab wound.
Why didn't we do this in the lab?
Really awesome.
You have
we're definitely, like-
you have
We
have a
you
field
have
analysis kit.
You have a field analysis
Yeah.
lab kit.
Okay.
There is no lab to take it to.
It's also probably true
Well, I
that
mean, like if you're losing, sample on the floor, at the scene, it's just not a contained
it is
work area.
It's true.
is what I mean.
Although, if we do have the tech for field lab work, it's also possible that after 12 hours, you don't expect that there's any like moving blood or things like that. Like no one bleeds out after 12 hours, right?
Yeah.
I do want to test the blood that's in the device to see if it's the same
Okay.
as hers.
And
or
on
if
the
we can-
glass to see if
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you pull out your
that,
kick
and I
and you plug it into your what is it? Your field extension kit, which lets you do more advanced computing. You put in the blood, and you see that it is just a fake blood mixture that was added in addition.
okay.
So something to
a
fool the kick
simulator
into
of
the
it.
blood still pumping, because the kick just checks blood flow, doesn't check what's specifically
What
in
it
it.
is. Okay,
Yeah.
so something to just keep it pumping. Okay.
Keep the
And then,
pressure up.
Did you find something while you were investigating?
I did. This was on the glass, and it could be from the attacker.
Okay.
It appears she tried to fight back with it.
Jim, you could probably go.
Was it a broken glass?
Yeah.
Was it a broken glass? Did it appear to have made contact when she was
It is a
used
broken glass. It's hard to tell whether or not it makes contact
Okay.
with her or someone else.
We can test.
Well, we did.
What
You can
on it.
compare-
Did you see any cuts on her? Could this have been from her?
Any lacerations? We did see a major one, which
There
was
are
she was-
no lacerations on her.
stabbed.
Oh well, that's just the
Yeah.
device being
Okay, so
stabbed
then-
into our heart
Wasn't
to
that no?
artificially
She
pump
was.
the blood.
There's a line here. She was choked. Pretty much, she was suffocated to death.
All right. So then this could be our
Our lead.
best lead. Yeah.
So we're gonna test the blood in there and see what type of blood, or if we can trace it back to
It
anything.
is O negative blood.
O negative blood, and hers is not.
Hers is not O negative blood. Hers is A positive.
Yeah, oh,
And we,
negative's
and we
pretty
don't
rare,
have
right?
Yeah.
matching DNA in our system.
Check CODIS.
Well, there's a lot of different DNAs, and this you don't have a match to the database.
Okay.
No.
Are buildings in
So not
this
everyone-
time and place, are they regular doors and regular windows, or are they like sealed windows and
She's
have
In
hermetic-
this quality of building, there are regular doors and regular windows.
So-
now that you think about it, you notice that the window is open, and it's not the weather for an open window.
Okay, and was the door forced?
The door was not forced.
Oh, interesting.
Well, the door was forced, but by the medics to get into the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Okay.
Do we have
like some-
easy fingerprint analysis ability? Like, do you have scan capacity for looking
I
at the
can.
outside of a window? Because we're on the 8th floor.
We'll get
There's
out the
not
little
usually
pilot and the
fingerprints
tape.
on
I'd
the
be
outside
very
of windows.
surprised if they weren't using gloves, but let's try it.
Okay, let's see. We're gonna try and fingerprint the window. See if there's any
Let's see.
fingerprints.
Or any other
Testing.
biological
Or-
elements.
Yeah.
What is
okay.
it? You have enhanced senses. You use your enhanced sensor suites. You do not see any. You do not see any. What's it called? Fingerprints.
Okay.
But looking out at the window, there's a window sill which has a little tiny garden. A little tiny windowsill garden.
Are there
Where
footprints?
there's one footprint.
Okay, take a picture of that footprint.
Okay, you got the picture
Yeah.
of the
Boom.
footprint.
And now, can I? Well, I can't just Google treads, but you know,
Yes,
is
you
it a
can.
footprint
You
or is
kinda
it
can.
a shoe print? Like, because it
What's
could
this?
be of
It's
an
not a
actual
barefoot.
foot.
It is a
It's not. It is shoe. Yeah,
The barefoot strangler.
the
Of course.
barefoot strangler.
it is a shoe
It was
print.
Bigfoot.
It's not. It's not flat. But
Oh,
it's not flat like a dress shoe, but it has treads as if it's like a work shoe.
Okay.
Okay.
Men's or women's?
Looks like men's
Measure it.
based
Is it
on
of the
size.
if is it of the mass-produced window washing?
Variety, yeah.
Variety.
The standard issue.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
because
Like-
assuming things are
'cause it
mass
seems like-
produced.
It seems like everything in
You
this
just
world is
Google
done by
it,
one corporation.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we might legitimately have a database of those things.
Yes.
A database of shoes.
yeah, it's like Food Fresh does
Sensitive.
food.
Footwear?
Like
It's a
Shoe Emporium must do
generalized
shoes.
area.
It's like, hey, Shoe Emporium, we're looking for a
I mean,
79 core.
Yeah, sure, that
shoe.
sounds
We
fair.
don't,
You
we don't have
pull
that.
up-
We don't have that in this society because there are so many makers of shoes that you can't catalog them all.
Yeah,
But in that
is
society,
fair.
everyth's monopolized.
Yes.
I mean, this
So
is the
it's
future,
possible.
Peter.
Yeah.
It's big data.
You
Put it
are
in the
correct.
cloud.
There is one corporation that does shoes.
Yep.
Um,
And every shoe is cataloged and like
Yes.
with it.
Can we make
I
out the
don't
serial
have-
number on the bottom of the shoe?
I
that
don't
would be
have a corporation for shoes, unfortunately. But
Shoecore.
Shoecore.
Determine
Yeah.
if
There you
it's
go.
a expensive
Under
shoe.
Shoecore,
and
It
you
should be
start
shoes
to
in
look
Sock
around.
Society.
Yeah.
So it
That's
looks sort of like a work boot.
Yeah. So no,
that's what I'm
you,
getting.
you So you pull up your kick, which has internet, and you start looking under, shoes, and eventually you do find the shoe in particular. It's a work boot.
Okay.
This is a basic work boot.
Just like for lots of different jobs.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's about what I
Yeah.
thought.
Lots
Just
of
a
work.
basic
Not a
one.
specific this work boot is for power supply companies, generally found in this building in this district.
Sure.
So, a couple things.
Only
Can we
used
get,
by this person
like
at
shoe
this
size
time.
out of it?
Yeah, like,
Sure, it's size 12.
can we determine weight based on depth of impression?
No, you are unable to determine weight based on depth of impression.
That seems.
Do we see any signs of grappling hook or any other accoutrement that would have been used to climb up to this distance?
Markings on the edge of
Is
the
it
sill.
easy to get outside the?
Roll
or is it
detective.
hard?
I will.
Let's see.
Because this is the 8th floor.
Yeah.
Tech that gets you up here
And that
is
is
not that
2
easy.
failures.
Okay.
Wow.
So you do not detect.
Not
You
okay.
are unable to find any marks along
I accidentally
the,
closed my eyes really tight instead of
along
opening them.
along the wall.
Okay.
Guys, I messed up.
I'm going to jump out
alright,
into the garden space
It's alright,
so
Garret.
I can be in the position that if someone would have been
Okay.
had to have been to get into the room
Yeah.
and look to see does it look like the outside of the window is forced? Does it look like there's
Okay.
handprints? Because the outsides of buildings are dirty. Always.
Yeah, it's very dirty.
Which means if anyone touches any part of them, there'll be smudges. There'll be fingerprint marks.
Okay, so there is one smudge, and that is from the window being forced open. You also see that one of the bushes one of the big plants have been knocked over to the side.
Now, can I follow that path to see if they came from the next door?
So it's not
room?
that large.
Okay.
It seems like she spent some money to have a custom plant thing
Right.
on her
Installed.
building. So it's just outside on the window. Windows.
What's up above and down below?
Right.
up
directly.
above and down below are more units that have.
But
Right,
no
so-
no windowsills.
Guys, there's flying cars. They could just drive up to it.
No,
You
there
can't-
are
you can't
magnetized
fly-
roads that
yeah.
are specifically designed.
You can't just fly
okay.
anywhere you want in 3-dimensional space.
There are ways of hacking into your magnetic system to move off of the rails.
Okay, so besides the turned over bush and the
Yeah.
sign of the footprint, there
Yes,
isn't
okay.
evidence that someone either swung in or moved over from a
Yeah, so
adjacent
When you're
room or
investigating the knocked over bush, you look a little further and you see a camera.
apartment.
Oh.
Oh, well, yeah, let's...
Can we? Yeah, let's acquisition that.
Who
Yeah.
needs to? Who?
I'm
what-
gonna
is there
put it in
still-
right now.
Yeah, to hack into the
acquisition.
system or to
Yeah.
request the.
No, I'm
Uplink.
requesting footage
Okay.
through proper channels.
Oh, fair enough.
You are the channels. You just have to talk to the building. Remember,
Oh,
you
okay.
are the investigation team. You don't call back to HQ and says, "I need this."
Oh no, we
We're-
need proper
we're
channels like
self-contained.
does
Okay.
the
Well, that's
building
something that
Yes.
you
own
can
the
do,
footage?
'cause you
Yes,
like
the
to
building
talk
would
to
own the
people.
footage.
All right.
Right. So I think he means like
Oh,
building
okay.
management.
I'm saying like
Because we can't just
Yeah.
take it, can we?
yeah.
Well, I mean, you gotta tell them you're gonna take
No,
it.
I'm putting in
Yeah,
a
they probably got
request
storage in the
to the
basement or
tech or to the security manager for the building
Yeah.
and saying we need the exterior camera outside of
In
apartment.
order to do that,
12B
that's not
and
something
13.
you would do from this. You'd have to go to the 0th floor, go to the the block manager.
I'm gonna look up the number on my
Okay,
kick
fine.
and
You
then
can-
call them.
All right, you call.
Or you can send Miranda down to work her magic. Maybe. Hello. We could use
I'm the
some-
face of the party.
All right, you look up the number. You have the number to call the building manager.